Hello. So today I'm going to do pick a pile. I think I've done one of these in my life, so we'll see how it goes. So the piles are going to be crystals. So I'm going to do clear quartz for pile number one. I'm going to do amethyst for number two. And I have here selenite. We'll do selenite for number three. So you guys just decide which ones you what one you want to pick, and I'm going to start with number one. So I'm going to just scoot these back, and we'll see what pile one is. We've got moving, changing residence. There's a fire sign here, a love spell, and distance. Your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Let your friends help you, and very soon clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. The ship card. This is about traveling, so you have another moving card, right? Fox. This is about trickery and selfishness and suspicion and caution, and a letter coming in, a message, news, right? So I feel like over here we've got three of these heart tarot cards, and it's like observe, teach. You've got a couple of fives over here. 3 5s on the table. Okay, so the most important one maybe is this one with the teach card. You know, it's the Hierophant. Kind of understanding like what you've been through is something you can teach other people about. You've learned so much. I kind of feel like this might be where you're being guided, like spiritually, to be guided to teach about something that you've gone through. Maybe your struggles, 5 of Swords, you know, like how your soul has helped you reframe your thoughts about 5 of Swords, right? Like it could be that too. I do feel like some of you are moving, because you have a couple of, this might be like something that makes you feel like, I don't know, like you're maybe being selfish by moving. I don't know. This could even be talking about this love spell from a fox, somebody being pretty selfish and trickery in a love situation. I also feel like there's distance between you and this person. You feel some sort of way about it. All right, so maybe some of you are moving closer to your loved one, or you live far apart. You've got both of those. It's saying like you really love somebody, but they live far away. Maybe you communicate through messages and phone and that kind of thing, internet, documents, right? Let me see. I want to know about the love spell. We're going to break this down and like ask about these things like one thing at a time, because I feel like the love spell and the fox is a scary situation. I don't like it. This might be somebody that lives farther than you, or far away from you. They might be selfish. Something's transforming in this situation. Yeah, 2 cards of transformation here. So I feel like you're going to meet with this person, call them or something. There's a lot of a chemistry between the two of you, but I don't know, like somebody is still angry about it. They want to avoid the conversation. They're not trying not to talk to you. Crazy. How come? There's a lot of passion between the two of you. Well, tell me what happened. Tell me what the deal is. Someone is going to call and let you know that they care. So it's either you calling this person or them calling you. But there's another person involved here with this thing here. This might be a situation where you feel so much love for this person, it's crazy. And they are kind of like, you know, maybe Knight of Wands kind of person. But I feel like they think about you a lot. And they're heartbroken, but they can't settle down. They can't put down roots. So they come off like being sly. And they never ever really make a commitment. So tell me about this moving card. Where is pile number 1? What's moving? What's going on here? Ten of Swords. It's going to change everything for sure. Oh, you're brokenhearted about it. You're moving and you're not happy about it. And you're single now. Could be dealing with a fire sign, or you're a fire sign. It's definitely here. It's definitely about love. So, what is Doreen saying? It says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So there's an ending to a relationship over here, it looks like. Or there was, and then it left you single. But you love them. Lots of emotions. So it's saying clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I'm feeling like, you know, there's just this air and the energy about being able to manifest things like with your thoughts. And I kind of feel like, you know, be careful what you wish for. Okay. Alright, so this right here is a Hanged Man card. They're asking you to take a step back and observe situations yourself, maybe. Take a step back and let yourself have a breather. These are both cards about healing. And I think like it's also like the Star card is about, you know, wishing on a star. What do you want, right? And you maybe figuring out what you really do want. Teach card. Three of Pentacles. Two of Wands. And Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups? Justice. Hierophant. I feel like there's a message here about choosing yourself, you know, like what's best for my highest good and growth, what's going to give me justice, how can I understand the justice. And this is all with the Hierophant card. And I feel like, you know, with this one it's talking about being a teacher, and so I feel like that is something maybe that, like I said, I feel like you're teaching about that. I think that might be part of your soul plan. It's part of your soul purpose, you know? I mean, we don't go through icky shit for no reason. It's always useful at some point, right? Like where we're helping other people. And what I feel like you're helping other people is the importance of choosing you. maybe the importance of being in the observe role in order to understand like every single thing that's ever happened had a purpose. And when we understand that, we can accept it and, move on. Tell me what the Five of Swords is here for pile number one. This is about your home. Four of Wands and the Empress. You creating that. So that is going to happen, like stability on the home front. I feel like a lot of it has to do with, focusing on the things that you do have and just keeping like your focus on things that you're grateful for. You know what I mean? I feel like what you're doing is you are turning into this divine energy, like, so the Empress, like, she's loving and nurturing and kind, and she's right here with this happy, stable home and family. So I feel like that's kind of your goal. It's kind of your wish fulfillment. It's for you to have stability in your life, in your home. And I think that you're getting it. And I think that you're ending up understanding that even this thing, even this thing that looks really kind of shady, has value. Let's find out what the value is for you down here, should we? Let's find out what the Justice is. Tell me what the Justice is for pile one. Action, courage, strength, right? Jupiter. Integration, body, mind, soul alignment. And letting go of fear. Realize you're transcending, you're going above and beyond, with your soul. Like all of these things is what gave you the transcendence, this inner unity, this body, mind, soul alignment. Very, very beautiful, transcending. So, wow, that's what I've got for you guys. Let's get some advice. Give me some advice for pile one. Zero card that came out with my Sagittarius reading. That's funny. The Fool. So just start over, start down this new path. I feel like it's got something to do with you being some kind of a teacher. You're going to be teaching about what you've learned about your life. I feel like you're afraid to go forward, like you're pulling back. But here's the Hierophant one more time. Like, no, this is your purpose. This is your strength. One thing here, I feel like I see a couple of kids here because there's two pages, a wand and a page of wands and a page of cups. So it would be a fire and a water, right? 10 of cups. You steering the way. You understanding. There's the Hangman card again. Looking at this all differently. So I don't know if you have kids, but it looks like you might. And if not, then what it's saying is like, this is something you've never done before, and you're going to feel like you're at the brand new learning level, and you're being a teacher. This is what you're here for, I think you're a little bit afraid of it, but I just feel like just go for it. This is what you're meant to do. I do feel like there's money attached to this as well, like understanding that you can create your own wealth, So I don't know what you're going to be doing here, but you could be like a spiritual teacher. You could be a tarot card reader. You could be a magician. I don't really know. I don't know what you're doing, but it looks to me like it's going to work out pretty good. I don't know what to just say about this relationship. It looks tricky. It looks pretty tricky. Okay. I don't know if any of that ended up making sense or not. hope so. I do feel like, you know, with that Empress and the Four Wands on this Five of Swords, I feel like there could be problems at home, and you just need to be your kind, loving, nurturing self if you're having problems at home. Okay, pile number 2 is the amethyst. Oops. And let's see what that has to say. Earth sign, gambling, manifest, codependency, deception, clover, garden, stork, bouquet. Those are all great cards. Dedicated effort, listen to your higher self, and go with flow. So you got a couple of majors here with these cards. 2 out of 3 are majors. One's the Wheel of Fortune, and one is the High Priestess, your intuition, right? So there's dedicated effort here to something in these cards, like you're working on something, and it's your higher self leading the way here. It's supposed to happen. So whatever you're working on is good. Just keep doing it. Keep going with the flow. We'll clarify in a minute. Earth sign, gambling. There could be an addiction problem here, or problems with finance for somebody, right? And then the manifest card comes out and says, tell the universe exactly what you want. So maybe there's money problems, and maybe you just need to tap in. I mean, you are an earth sign, and we all know who the major manifestor of money is. It's the King of Pentacles, King Midas. He manifests everything, into everything he touches turns to gold, right? And that's what it's saying. You have the gift here to manifest. I do feel like if there's anyone out there that's gambling, be careful. Like, try and work on letting that go, because addiction on any level is just something that kind of is a barrier between us and our higher self, is what I feel like. And then with the with these Doreen Virtue cards, codependency and deception. So addictions are affecting your life, and someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So I'm wondering, are you with somebody that's a gambler? Are you a gambler? Something. This doesn't look all that great, right? But it looks to me like in these cards, like something really cool is happening, right? Some kind of small happiness. There could be like fame, fortune coming in. I feel like joy and happiness is here, and change and movements and new beginnings, right? So you got something turning in your favor here, but you got some kind of like dark energy that's sort of blocking these blessings from coming in, you know? So whatever this is, I feel like you need to probably take a look at it. Like whether it's the person you're dealing with or if it's you, right? Let's clarify what the heck this gambling card is talking about. Tell me about this gambling card. Is this a bad card? It looks like it. Okay, something's changing. Rebirth, right? There's a wish fulfillment coming in. I feel like there's an apology, forgiveness, and there's dreams coming in. Like you're getting some kind of messages from your higher self. So if this is about you, you know, I feel like you're being moved to change something. You could be apologizing for something or forgiving something, right? And we're clarifying the gambling card, which is about addiction, and then you have addiction over here too. So could be codependency. That's what this card is saying, codependency. Tell me all about this codependency card. This is fear. This is what's limiting you. It's limiting you from love. You're afraid of love. Or you're with somebody that's afraid of love. Tell me what this career contract is. There's a message coming in. Could be traveling. You feel like you're not good enough. There's a love offer here. Lots of confusion. And look at the stable card to go with the flow. It's here again. There's somebody who's been watching you. It's a divine masculine. You're guarded. This is someone from the past. They hurt you before. So we're talking about this codependent relationship, right? It causes you to feel like you're not enough and stuck in the past and living in fear, right? Feeling like you're not enough, very confused, all kinds of things going on there, and all kinds of great things coming here. Makes me feel like Wheel of Fortune energy, you know, because it's telling me like something is turning around here, you know, and these are all great cards. There's not one that's bad. The Clover card is about being lucky. Could be Wheel of Fortune energy kind of like thing too, right? Wheel of Fortune, so that means you have it 3 times. So you have Wheel of Fortune in this love situation. You have Wheel of Fortune over here, and you have Wheel of Fortune over here. Let's clarify the wheel. Let's use this one. Tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is here. We got it 3 times. Can you tell me what's happening with the Wheel of Fortune for pile number 2? This has something to do with working. The Sun. This is about abundance. And there's your Devil card again. You have Devil here 3 times. You have Devil energy, right? It's the Deception card, it's the Codependent card, and it's the actual Devil card. So you do have some pretty big fears. You have a fear card right here too, telling me that's what the whole thing means, is you're afraid. So how are you going to turn around the fear? Focus on happiness, the Sun. 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is a love reading. OMG right now. So I'm going to say you have a pattern. That's probably, it's time to let it go. Because that's kind of what the energy is right now. You know what I mean? Like the energy right now is to like kind of like let go of shit and bring in the new, you know, like all kinds of action coming in for us. Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in this relationship. Chariots at the bottom, talking about movement, talking about change, talking about alignment. And a new car. I don't know why I say it like that. It reminds me of like The Price is Right or something. And had a brand new car. But the chariot can mean all kinds of things, and a new car is one of them. But I sort of feel like it's about alignment and moving forward and a big change in some kind of situation. Like, I don't know what the change is, but let's see. Spirit, what are they working on here? Tell me what pile 2 is working on here. This is about work. This guy's making a mural. You're working on how you feel about yourself. You are. You're working on manifesting what you want. You're working on trying to have a new beginning. You're working on trying to love yourself. That's what you're so hard working on. That's beautiful. It shows somebody painting a masterpiece, and the way the cards are clarifying, you are the masterpiece. You know what I mean? It's like you're the one doing the work. You're the one allowing yourself to grow and change. And that's what's happening. I feel like if there is some kind of an addiction, I feel like you're letting it go. I do. And it's your higher self that's leading you somewhere. Like, you don't need to be attached to this addiction. And so we could be talking about a literal addiction, or we could be talking about a toxic cycle that you're in that's about ready to change. Tell me what your higher self wants to say. What does the higher self want to say to pile number 2? I forgot to write down the time, dang it. To look at it. Listen to your higher self. Oh, wow. King and Queen of Cups. Listen to yourself about this love situation. Well, what do you want to say about it? What do you want to say to these guys about it, since you're the one driving the chariot here? You have to choose to let them drive, they're saying. You're out of balance. You're ignoring your higher self. And you don't even realize it. Yeah, you've got a lot of fear about love. You do. So look at, at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands, right? Sitting there waiting for something. 7 of Wands, this is scary. And then the Hermit. Tell me what my soul plan is, Spirit. Tell me what my soul plan is. And so it is, right? I mean, it's just going to happen. I would suggest you take time to meditate. There's a lot of fear and stuff to let go of here. Tell me what this lucky turn of events is. It's change, it's movements, new beginnings, it's transformation, it's pleasantness, it's happiness, it's joy. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and 6 of Pentacles. So it looks to me like you're figuring some things out, like why things happened. I feel like you're also getting kind of like you're letting go of the emotions of a situation. I feel like what's holding you back is some kind of notion that you want to get back together with someone who's, and it's a really, it's unstable cycle. And so you're going to have to take your emotions out of this situation. Can you guys see that? Okay. And make a logical decision. And I think what you're going to do is move on. That's what it looks like to me. So where are you going? Where's pile 2 going? Right to your wish fulfillment and healing and understanding your value. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. The whole point of this is about you, to understand how awesome you are. Because over here, it tells me, like, when I ask, what are you working on? And this is the first card that came out, 5 of Pentacles. What are you working on? You're working on a masterpiece. And this masterpiece is you. And you somehow feel like you aren't enough. And you know that. And you know that because of that, you're attracting people who treat you like you're not enough. And what you are doing with this dedicated effort is you're reprioritizing your life. What do I really want? 9 of Cups. What is my wish fulfillment? You know, and you're not worrying about how to get it. Because you know who's over here, right? This High Priestess, which is your higher self. Bottom of the deck tells me that your higher self has success in mind for you. You know, success, honesty, new beginnings, maybe some children. This is a pretty good reading. I mean, it looks like you got to let go of some stuff, and I mean, there's so many wish fulfillment cards here from like every deck. You know what I mean? Tell me what you're manifesting. What do they truly want? Clarify the manifest card. What is it that pile 2 really, really wants out of life? You 10 of Wands. You want the hard stuff to be over with. You've been waiting for it, right? Maybe you're trying to speak your truth. I think what you really want is stability in your family. That was at the bottom of the deck. So if you're part of an already, I think what you want is peace and harmony in it. But you feel like, I don't know, like you can't have it, or you don't know how to get it. It's all about changing your energy. And changing your energy has everything to do with looking around and being grateful for what you do have. You know what I mean? And it's not just like physical things that you're grateful for, but it's like people. It's like love. It's like balance. It's happiness, right? So when you look around you, what do you find? I can promise you your life is going to start looking different if you just did that. That's my advice. That's the number 2 reading. I hope that made sense. I feel like it's the way you feel about love that is changing, um, and what it really looks like. Because, sometimes, like, let's say you were in a family that didn't really love that great. They weren't good at saying it, they weren't good at showing it. And then what does that do to us as adults? Well, we become just like that. We become the same way because we never got the skills, to actually show love or be loved. I mean, it looks to me like pile 2 have probably spent their life in confusion and feeling like they were less than. And what happens is we take that into our adult life and we continue on with the pattern until we don't. Until we decide, like, I'm not going to do this shit anymore. I want more. I want better. I want security in my family. I want to feel like, 4 of wands, right? So third pile, selenite. I'm going to look at the clock for this one. 32:29. Okay. So let's see what it says. Release. There's an opening. Third eye chakra. Ups. The bear card, the coffin card, the tower card. You deserve love. Free yourself. Patience. Let go. And date night. Okay. The patience one says, just a few more months, good things are coming to those who wait. And then let go, make room for the beginning that's on its way to you now. And date night, get ready to be wined and dined. That's fun. Over here, we've got you releasing something. This is the death card, but I really dig this one. I think it's the death card. I think so. Anyways, it's the release card in this one, right? Like you're letting go, you're shedding the old skin, letting that new skin come out, right? Third eye. So you're having an awakening. And it could be, this card, 6 of Cups. This is about a memory. And this could be about a father and a son, or it could be about, uh, inner child and an adult, and like trying to release something. Your third eye is saying, like, let go, let go. See? Let go so new things can come. So the bear card, this is about being courageous, being a leader, power. The coffin card is talking about transformation, ending, loss, sadness, depression. And the tower card here in this deck, it's talking about being isolated and lonely. It could be about living in your human being, like fear, right? It could also be about authority. The love cards from Doreen says that you deserve love and free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. So yeah, I feel like you've got something that's been holding you back maybe your whole damn life here. I'm going to see if I can figure out what it is. Tell me what. Oh, man. You guys can't speak about this. It's something that when you were a kid happened. Otherwise, I wouldn't be struggling to speak. Control tactics. Maybe you were being controlled and you're closed off. Yep, it is an inner child thing. You're about to be free. Your higher self is giving you an awakening. There's beautiful things coming in for you. Integration inside your whole self. I feel like this younger you, this inner child stuff has caused you to kind of like put a wall around yourself, sort of like this, like isolating. And then I feel like this is stopping you from moving forward, from new beginnings, from all of it. But I feel like it's changing, right? I feel like I can see it changing right here. And then there's new beginnings coming, like once you let this go, right? So all through the reading, it's telling me like you've been even isolated from other people. Then it's time that you take control back off of your life and understand that you are deserving of love. Like, because I feel like maybe when you were given the impression that you weren't lovable. And I've known a few people like that, and it is really hard on them. The way they see themselves and stuff. Tell me about free yourself. Clarify free yourself for pile number 3. Free yourself from regret and repressed memories. It's time to surrender that. See? It's causing you to be held back. And here's what else. It causes you to not want to commit to anything, And I kind of feel like there's a big change coming here, Like, I don't know, but I feel like you're bossing up. And it's saying to be patient because I feel like just a few more months and good things come to those who wait. Just tell me what's happening. You're having dreams about it. There's some kind of fire activity. This is Mars. Stable feeling with the flow card. That's the Wheel of Fortune. The Sun card, which is about happiness, joy, and stability. And a karmic cycle is complete. You see, that's what you're working on here. It's about this childhood thing and like reframing that. Kind of like letting go of that, like the feeling that it gave you and understanding the strength actually that it gave you instead of like feeling like a loser. You're feeling like, well, when you start looking at it from your higher self, I mean, you see it a whole different deal. I mean, you let go of this and you have a brand new beginning. This spark comes back. When you let go of whatever happened when you were little, you start to love yourself, nurture yourself. Look at that. Divine Feminine, you're loving on yourself. Truth is coming out here about who you are. Like your divinity is coming out. So I feel like, honestly, like maybe you've been trying to release this for a while, but like it's really going to happen because your higher self is coming on in here because it's time for a cycle change. It's right here. You have completed the cycle, and it's time now that you take the lessons that you learned over here as a child, you release them, you remember who you really are, awakening, right? Freedom, new opportunities, new life. That's what happens when you give when you just surrender to your higher self, your soul, you know. Tell me what the coffin card is. Clarify the coffin. Okay. It's saying like this is almost cost you, like you don't even really, I feel like there's an energy here, like if you've been depressed and like hiding yourself away, because it kind of looks like it with the Tower card, because that's what it means in this. It's like about isolation, right? So I feel like when I'm clarifying the coffin, it comes out as self-care. It's telling me what's ending is the depression, the false beliefs, the old stories you told yourself. You're getting this dose from your higher self, like, remember me? Do you remember me? Do you remember us? Do you remember that you're a divine, radiant being? Because it's time that you do, like it's time for the cycle of feeling like shit about yourself to be over. It's over, right? So you're going in a new direction. Your higher self is telling you a whole bunch of truth. And also, I feel like love coming in. And it's your higher self loving you. So this could come in with messages from other people. This could come in like dreams, right? But it is telling me that there's communication. And I feel like the communication is between your higher self and you. And your higher self is divine. So get ready for that huge amount of love to just wrap itself around you. You know what I mean? Telling you the truth about your soul, your real state, the real person that you are. Let's clarify date night. It seems like it's all over by itself over here. Get ready to be wined and dined. Who's the date night with? Maybe I should get a different deck. Whoa. Tell me who they're going on a date with. Ooh. Okay, so let's see what we could make this sound as nice as we can here. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. It says you're sitting here waiting, and 10 of Wands tells me that's a struggle. Like you've been waiting a while. Maybe you're really just like over this whole thing, like sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting. Toxic energy here with the Devil card, or you could be talking about a Capricorn. Maybe you have a date with a Capricorn. But what I feel like is, I don't know what's happening. There could be a new beginning here. I don't like it that the Devil is here. Do you? With the Two of Cups? I mean, it could mean a Capricorn. It could. So let's see. Clarify the Devil. If it's just telling me a Capricorn, give me another card that's telling me Capricorn. If it means that something else, tell me what it means. Clarify the Devil for pile 3. It's a new beginning. It's healing. And it's 6 of Swords. A changed mind, a changed heart. Complete healing. I think, to be honest, I feel like this comes in after you close out the cycle. You know what I mean? That's how I'm going to read it. I feel like once the healing is complete and your thoughts have changed, I feel like the perfect person's coming in. But it's really all about like disconnecting from the Devil energy, the toxic cycle that's complete. Like it's over. I think that once you let go of that cycle, I feel like there's a Two of Cups coming in. It could be a Leo, but I feel like the This is a good relationship, right? Soul relationship. Tell me about this Two of Cups. So there's a lot of healing that has to happen with you before this person can come. These are a lot of divinely timed relation or cards, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, relationships. This could be a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. They want to take you on a date. This could be somebody that you have some sort of difference with, you know, like religious difference. But Spirit is saying like this, there's been a change and it's safe for you to love this person. So go ahead and make the effort. This is a great love. And I feel like this is somebody that's coming back from the past to reconcile for you, pile three. So I think it will work. And I think it will be exciting and happy and all of that. But it's this cycle of you that you're in that doesn't have anything to do with them. It's about you and where you're at and ending this cycle and allowing your higher self. Because a Two of Cups relationship is divinely timed. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's coming in on purpose to love you, help you, date you, right? Treat you like, you know, they love you. Let me see. I want to get the card a song. Tell me what the song is for this date night couple. Purple Rain. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Yeah, you know this person. I never wanted to be your weekend lover. I only wanted to be some kind of friend. Shame it had to come to an end. It's that person. It's the Purple Rain song person. So whoever that is for you, that's who's coming back in. All right. Well, that is what I have. I will see if I can see anything else as I pick it up. I do see new beginnings coming after you let this thing go. This is a memory from childhood. And when you release it, you're going to find so much freedom, is what I feel like. And the way you're releasing it is by higher self communication. I mean, it's either helping you release it or giving you dreams about what life could be like if you released it. This is something that happened when you were a kid. I don't know what it is, but I bet you do. And it made you feel like you weren't enough. And that started a pattern, and it's time for the pattern to end. It's time for that cycle to end, and that was pretty clear. We got a card even that said cycle is end. Cycle is over. So free yourself. You deserve to be loved. You are lovable. And as far as I'm concerned, when someone from the past comes back, I mean, that is all your choice. You know, I don't know. I sort of feel like people in the past probably ought to just stay there. It's never really worked out good for me. I don't know about you guys, but it never has. Like, if it doesn't work, it just doesn't fucking work. So, okay, that's what I've got. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.